How's it, guys? It's Linton here from Greenbox Markets. I wanted to have a quick chat with you about something which is concerning me. A trend that's been growing in the South African forex market, and I've seen it globally as well, becoming an issue. And that is guys out there who are promising ridiculous returns to their clients. Unrealistic stuff. I've heard guys talking about 30, 40, and 50% per month as being achievable returns, and quite honestly, that's just not sustainable. Our monthly target is 5% per month. Anything above that is bonus to us, and we're really happy with that. If we reach 10, that's a great place to be. And today's chat is about something called compound interest, and I want to show you how powerful that tool is in terms of those kind of percentages over a period of time. So if you've got your money with somebody who's promising you 30, 40, or 50% per month, be very, very careful, guys. It's not sustainable, and I'm pretty sure they can't show you any kind of proof of having achieved that over a certain period of time. So let's have a look at a compound interest model and see what I'm talking about. What compound interest means is that the profit that you earn on this month will be added to your capital for next month, and therefore the profit that you earn next month will be based on your initial investment plus your first month's profit. So therefore your profit every month actually accumulates to a higher and higher amount as you go on because of the interest that you're earning interest on. So it doesn't mean to say that if you invest $500 today, for the rest of your life you'll get, if you achieve 10% per month, you're going to get $50 per month. That gradually increases as long as you're not withdrawing any funds from your trading account. So let's take a look at an initial investment of $500. And I want to start off actually by showing you what a financial institution returns would look like. So let's say, for example, you invest your money with a bank and they guarantee you 10% per annum return. And notice I said per annum. What we would need to do is take 10 and divide it by 12 to give us a monthly figure, which is 0.83%. So I'm going to change that quickly to 0.83% over here on our compound interest model. And then this will show us exactly what the figures are worth. And I'm actually going to zoom in here a little bit so that you can see it more clearly. So an initial investment of $500 at 0.83% per month, which is 10% per annum, means that after month 1, your $500 would be worth $504. And so it accumulates till month 12, which is a year down the line, and you're looking at $552.14. Now, I know to most of you that doesn't sound like much, and to be quite honest, it really isn't. So the financial institution returns are barely beating inflation, which means every year something gets more expensive, and in fact the returns that you're earning on your investment are sort of lost according or lost to inflation. So what you need to do is you need to put your money in some kind of investment or in some kind of managed portfolio where it can give you greater returns than that, and where you can actually build some kind of financial wealth, because you can see quite clearly at this rate you're not really going to be building financial wealth. After your second year you're looking at $609, third year $673, fourth year $743. I mean, it just doesn't really make sense, in my opinion, to look at that as a long-term goal or as a long-term investment. Let's take a look at something that is more achievable. Like I said, our monthly target is 5% and above, so let's start off and have a look at the 5% mark. So if I change our compound interest model to 5%, all of a sudden things start looking a little bit different. Here we can see after year 1, we're looking at $897. Now that also doesn't seem like a massive jump, but when you start looking at this as a long-term plan and something to really build financial wealth for yourself, you start looking further down the line. After the second year, you're looking at $1,612. After the third year, $2,895. And so it continues until you're looking at 10 years, and we've decided to use a 10 year as a long-term period, or as a long-term investment here, as something that can really build substantial wealth for yourself. After 10 years, if we are able to achieve that goal of 5% or above per month, you're looking at an investment that is worth $174,000 $455. I'm just going to zoom in on that figure there again, just so that you can see that a little bit more clearly. After 10 years at 5% per month, that would be what your account is worth. And remember, you started with $500 and you haven't put anything else into this account. So after 10 years, that is what your account would be worth, $174,000. I want to show you what we're currently achieving with our new trading system that we've launched. So if I open up our browser here and I go to this link where we have our performance saved, here you can see that this account started with $100,000 and the balance is now sitting at just shy of $121,000, which means that's a 21% return on this account already. 21% in 6 weeks. So we're quite well ahead of our 5% per month target at this point in time. And if I move down to where it shows our monthly return, you can see here that we're currently sitting on a monthly return of 13.8%. So let's say, for argument's sake, that we manage to achieve 10% per month. And this is really going to knock your socks off. Let's just say we manage to achieve 10% per month for a 10-year period. Suddenly, the figures look very, very different. So your initial investment of $500, after the first year, we're looking at $1,569. After the second year, suddenly nearly $5,000. And so it climbs. Year 5, $152,000. Year 8, $4.7 million. That is what an account would be worth if you manage to achieve 10% per month for a 10-year period. And guys, this is why when you speak to big investment firms and you speak to guys who have been in this industry for a long time, especially guys doing retirement funding and that kind of thing, they always say to you, the last few years of your investment are the most important, and that is very, very true. Have a look at what happens to this compound interest model in the last 2 years of this 10-year investment. Suddenly it jumps from $4.7 million over here to $14.7 million after the 9th year. So 9 years, you nearly triple your account in that single year. And in the last year, it jumps from $14.7 million to $46 million. Now, I know that sounds a little bit crazy, and I'm just going to let that sink in for a little while. So from $500 at 10% per month for 10 years, your account would be worth $46,354,000. And yes, that does sound ludicrous and it sounds insane, but that is the power of compound interest. And that is what I wanted to show you. It is not necessary to look for the 30, 40, and 50% per month returns on your trading account. It's not sustainable. It can't be done. And I challenge anyone out there to prove me different and show me that they've done this for at least 1 year where they've achieved 30 or 40% per month for an entire year on their trading account. I welcome anyone to show that to me, because if they can show that to me, they must be quite well off in a very different financial realm to the rest of us. Guys, this is the type of thing you need to look for. If we manage to achieve 5% or more per month on our trading accounts, and we can do this for a long period of time, which is what the target is, and we look at a 10-year period, this is very realistic, and this is something that is achievable. This is something that can be done and is sustainable. I'm going to show you quickly where you can contact us and follow us. So on our YouTube channel, you can have a look. Here is the URL top left here of your screen. There you can come onto our YouTube channel and you can subscribe to us over here by using this button, the subscribe button on the channel over here, and make sure that you also click the little bell icon so that you will be updated whenever we release any videos. You can follow me on Twitter as well, so if you go to this URL on Twitter, you'll be able to follow all my tweets. And there's Facebook as well. There's this URL over here for Facebook, where you can follow me as well on Facebook and stay up to date with all of our videos that we post, all of the information that we post, things like this compound interest calculator, and also more tools that you'll be able to use in your trading. Guys, that's just something I wanted to get off my chest in terms of how powerful compound interest really is, and how a lot of people are pulling the wool over your eyes in the forex market at the moment. I really would suggest taking a look at your objectives and possibly deciding to go for a more long-term view and something that is more sustainable and something that can really build substantial wealth. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, feel free to leave comments in the comments section below and also ask questions, and share this video with your friends. Take care. Cheers.